Alright guys, so the time has come where I'm finally buying a house, or at least starting to look for one, and I want to document the process that it goes through. So I've already met with my realtor. I met with him probably a month ago. His name's Derek. My last realtor, all she did was open the door and just stand there in the corner and didn't show me the house or anything. So I didn't know anything about it. I kind of wanted more of the experience like you see on TV. The realtor shows you 3 perfect houses and you only have to pick one, and then they also do all the renovations for you and all that stuff. I know it's not like that, but she just definitely wasn't doing it. So I found this guy, got Rookie of the Year last year in my area, so I like him so far. My meeting with my finance girl Nina is Monday, and it's Saturday now, so I'm gonna start getting the ball rolling. And we found a house that was on the list that the realtor sends us, and it was pretty close, about 15 minutes away, so we decided to go look. I contacted Derek, a realtor, and he said he could meet us there today. And I'll show you some of the footage that I filmed. I had some focusing issues, sorry about that, but what you can see in the video, from what you can see, is that there's some foundation issues, like some cracks and stuff. Now there's some that you need to be concerned about and some that aren't that concerning, and this one was pretty bad. I don't know if you can see it in the video or not, but like the chimney was probably 5 inches away from the house. It was just like starting to fall off, and that was just getting too much. So I got pre-approved over the phone with Nina for $175,000, but that doesn't mean I can spend that much. So I'm looking to be all in at probably around $150,000. That way, that we don't have to be what they call house poor or whatever it is, where you're just stuck in your house and you can't afford to do anything. And we also kind of want to base it on one of either Brittany or mine, our income. So if somebody loses their job, we'll be able to afford it with one person, and it won't be that bad. And then you have to remember, like this house would require a lot of renovation. Even if it didn't have the foundation crack, it would still require several thousands of renovations, and you have to keep that in mind. So if I'm all in at 150, I'm going to have to get the house for cheaper than that if I want to have any money left over for fixing anything. So the market's pretty stale right now, not much on the market. If there's something that comes up on the market, I noticed it's gone within like the next day. So I have to be willing to make the biggest decision of my life pretty much immediately. So I want to take you guys along for the journey. I'm nervous, I don't want to make a bad decision. So yeah, let's see what happens. So this is the first house that we saw. I'm going to show you each house until we find the one that we want. So this is the Durham house.
I mean, it's definitely a lifetime project.
Yeah.
Not a lifetime.
Washer and dryer. It's got connections. It's fine. Please keep this door unlocked during the day.
So it looks like they added on a 2-car garage.
Yeah, I saw that.
This would be the game room access. Game room right here. You could scroll down. Some new stuff in here, new flooring, obviously. Lots of scrolling.
Did it look like there was any water damage? And it's just weird how everything's cracked.
Yeah. I wonder if it's.
So you don't know if these are concerning cracks yet?
Well, the reason why, I definitely would want you guys to have it checked out.
Oh,
but
definitely. I always inspect it.
so thin.
Mm-hmm.
That's hairline.
It's a hairline. And I mean, there's no like huge.
From the thing I read about the hairline and stuff like that, that could be just cosmetic and settling.
Yeah, normally it's settlement, but I mean, I would think that obviously had to have happened a long time ago. Maybe they just didn't do anything about it.
It's kind of weird you have to go into a bedroom to go into there.
It's a weird design.
It's a narrow. This is a narrow hall.
It very
very
much
narrow.
is. Smells like pee in here.
No, they probably have pets. That's peeling, but that, I mean, this is just. What do you think?
I don't know if it'll be too much work.
Is this the master?
I think this.
This is master. I thought it was like a 2-story. Oh, that's weird.
It's very weird. Yeah, they just added it on.
That's really weird. Why don't they just put a window here and close them? That's weird.
Just everything's cracked.
Yeah. I don't think we could definitely, there's no way we could do it for 150 with all this damage.
Ooh, it scared me. Cabinets aren't that bad.
No, the kitchen's not bad. I mean, this could be temporary. The deck isn't too bad off yet.
I'm just filming. I think it might.
Might be too much.
I think there's going to be damage in there that we don't know about.
Might be too much work. Outside of that, the way the bedrooms are kind of weird. Frustrated. I really like it.
We'll fill that foundation. Where do you go?
I think you can sign. You can sign. It's so cool. I think. Too much. Right, there's the big issue. Oh no, you're fine. We're walking around. You're good.
Walking around in circles.
This is what we noticed outside.
Yeah, so, and you'll notice it inside that this whole corner
Mm-hmm.
has started to essentially not break away from the house, but it's settled to the point where it's actually pulling the chimney and the brick front away from the wall. Yeah, so the house is super cool, but I would say that this situation is going to cost a lot to fix.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. If it's separating the chimney, I didn't know.
Alright guys, so there you have it. That was house 1. As you could see, it was cracked everywhere, and it just had to be foundation stuff. I don't know what it was. But I also think there's water damage in there. I don't know. But it was just too much for us to take on. We didn't have the money in the budget. I think they were asking $150 for the house. So, I mean, we would have, bid on it less, of course, but it's just too expensive. And you could hear, I'm just thankful my realtor's honest with me and actually says that it's going to be too much to take on, as you can hear at the end of the video. Things I did love about it, though, was the backyard was huge. It had the koi pond. Brittany wants to install a koi pond anyway, so it was already there. The pump was there, so that was legit. It didn't have, like, you just had privacy. To one side was like an abandoned tennis court that belongs to a really big house beside us, but I think there's old people in it, and that tennis court hadn't been used in so long. So it's like having no neighbors there, virtually. I just like the space it had and the privacy, and it had a garage, which is really important to me, and a carport. You don't see that very often, but those are the things I did like about it, but it was just way too much work that we just couldn't afford it. So stay tuned and I'll show you house 2. Hopefully it gets better from here. Thanks for watching. Bye.